Welcome back to Not Your Average Podcast with Lady Roscoe and me, Yoko Camille. So this is the Am I the Asshole section of our podcast where I just read stories and y'all let us know if you think that person was an asshole or not. So the title of this story is Am I the Asshole for Telling My Family I Think Kids Shouldn't Be Made to Babysit Their Siblings? Here you go. I, female, late 20s, am the oldest and only girl of 5 siblings. I babysat my brothers growing up, but I wasn't always allowed to discipline them in any way. As a result, my brothers fought, hurt each other, broke things, ate food my mom was serving for dinner, etc. And I was blamed for all of this and even punished. My dad frequently told me to treat them like your own sons. One of my brothers was special needs, meaning medical emergencies could happen at any time. I wasn't always sure of what to do, and my parents weren't always easy to get a hold of. I was also voluntold to babysit my mom's friends for free. Free? They would always stay out about 3 hours late, and I'd be home after midnight. Because of all these things, I made a choice as an adult to never babysit ever again. I have severe anxiety that I've been in therapy for, coming from my teenage years due to balancing school, work, extracurricular activities, and babysitting, and feeling like I had no help or comfort in any of my family members. On Christmas, the topic of kids and babysitting came up when someone asked if birth order affected personality. I just said that there was some back and forth, but I said I think that it does. When I was asked about my reasoning, I just said that I had to be responsible in different ways that they didn't. I was told I was being dramatic. Then I was pushed for more. If I'm being dramatic, why do you want more? I asked my youngest brother if he ever had to be responsible for his younger siblings, and he of course said no. I said that babysitting them put a lot of responsibility on me that I didn't consider appropriate for my age and maturity level, and that they never had to go through that. I also explained that I had to go out without a lot of our parents' attention so that they could have it. Example, they missed my fencing tournaments and my orchestra concerts just to go to their wrestling practices. My brother's wrestling practices. Not matches, practices. Okay. After all of that, everyone was quiet until my dad said, "So you don't believe in family responsibility?" I explained that I do, but there was no point where the amount of responsibility wasn't appropriate for one kid to handle. I also said that I don't think that kids should be forced to babysit their siblings because it creates an unhealthy dynamic between them. My dad responded with, "I didn't have to feed you or keep you in my house." I then asked him, "What did you think would happen to me if you didn't do those things?" "Well, I would have a skinny and cold kid." For more context, aside from my wedding and $300 for rent one time, I never asked my parents for anything after I left at 18. I thought about asking what he thought his responsibility was as a father, but I realized he wasn't taking me seriously, so I just dropped the topic. I was told I was being ridiculous and that I should let things go from the past. I'm wondering if I'm the asshole because my parents did need a lot of help with their kids growing up, especially with my special needs brother. I also do believe in responsibility to one's family, but clearly my line is different from theirs. Am I the asshole? Girl, no, you're not, honey. They just don't want to take responsibility for the things that they did. It's a lot of parents that don't want to own up to their mistakes. And with you being 20 and able to communicate these things with your parents, I think that that's amazing. And I also think that they should listen and understand your points of view because you have very valid points. No, you're not the asshole. And it wasn't your responsibility to take care of, babysit your siblings. Yes, you can help, but it's not your responsibility. You didn't do the things to have them, so you don't have to do the things to take care of them. It's their responsibility. Your family's the asshole. So let us know what you think, your views, your opinions. Comment on the post. You can comment on Facebook, TikTok. We have YouTube, and we also have Instagram. So go ahead. Let us know what you think. Am I the asshole? So you all have a wonderful day. Tune in for Am I the Asshole on Not Your Average Podcast. Bye.